Hey, welcome back to Sportsman'sGearDaily.com. If you fight cold feet when you're out there in a tree stand or out hunting, or you're hiking a long way to get to your hunting spot and you don't want your feet to heat up and get all sweaty and then they just turn cold when you stop, you got to try the Techspun 2-part sock system. I'm going to tell you, I've been using them for about 5 years. I use them to elk hunt, I use them to whitetail hunt, and by far they are the best socks I've ever used. I have Tony here with me today. He's the owner of Techspun, and I'm going to let him explain to you exactly how the sock works. Tony?
Yep. How you doing, guys? Like Vinny said, we're going to be out in some nasty environmental weather, and this is the sock that we need. About 14 years ago, the military was looking to develop a sock for their troops in Afghanistan and Iraq. And for extreme weather conditions, whether, as Vinny said, it's been 120 degrees in the summer and minus 40 degrees in winter, this is the sock they came up with. And here's how it works. It has an inside liner, a separate sock that you're going to get, because there's 2 parts to it. This is a high percentage Coolmax. Coolmax is the leading material for moisture management. It wicks moisture off your foot tremendously and helps maintain your body temperature. No matter how cold it is, when we walk, our feet will sweat. And if we stop, they're going to get wet, just like Vinny said earlier. And this is going to move that moisture off your foot and keep your feet bone dry. It creates a barrier between the moisture that builds up on the inside of your boot and your foot. The outer sock is a unique blend of wool and polypropylene. When I say blend, I mean it's not 2 separate fibers woven together of polypropylene and wool. They actually take wool and polypropylene, blend it all together, chop it up, and make one single yarn. That way it holds its properties throughout the sock very evenly. It is then, when it's knitted in corn rows. If you could get a better look at this really close, there's some real corn rows that run all the way down the sock, and that helps trap ambient air in the sock that's in your boot, whether it's warm, and it helps eliminate cold air from penetrating the environment of your foot. The inner part of the sock is very smooth, not rough. The roughness is on the outside. The inner sock is also smooth. So now you have 2 smooth surfaces rubbing together, so it's going to help eliminate blisters, and it's going to also, because you got the moisture management, it eliminates odor and bacteria. The outer sock, because it has these rows in it, also will help prevent lace irritation when you're lacing, or any other part of your boot on the outside. You might have a little irritation. It cushions it a great deal. They're made of U.S. wool, and I say U.S. wool because it's a real tough wool, a real strong wool, not like these foreign. Merino wools is a nice wool, but it's a softer wool. It doesn't keep its composition as much as this does. With the 2 socks working together, you are going to protect your feet from the outer elements, and you're going to be really happy, and happy feet makes for a good hunting trip or fishing trip or whatever you do. So hope you enjoy these socks. They're fantastic.
All right. Thanks, Tony. Hey, if you want to see more on a Techspun 2-part sock system, Tony has a great website. It's techspun.com. You can spend a lot of time really learning about how the sock was developed for the military, how the sock works. What we have for you today is the all season, right?
All weather.
Excuse me. The all weather. The all-weather sock. So we want to thank you for stopping by Sportsman's Gear Daily. We want to remind you to log in to be eligible for the adventure giveaway, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you.
So long, fellas.